Team Legends, what up? This is my 295 bench day, going for 5 reps. The weight felt so heavy, working my way up in weight, but I ended up hitting my goal of 5 reps for 295. Working my way up. Next time I'm gonna go for 300 for 3 to 5. I dropped it down to 280 for 2 sets of 5 right here. And like I said, the weights felt really heavy for some reason, but my body was just performing really, really well. So it's kind of weird how my perception wasn't quite matching how I was actually performing for the day. Funny how sometimes that happens. One thing I've been changing over the last few months is I'm tucking my feet less. I've been changing my bench press form so that I'm focusing more on utilizing my legs for absolute tightness rather than a really drastic leg drive per rep, which was what I used to do in the past. Like, you'd see me give, like, the hump was much more obvious in past videos compared to now, where I'm just focusing on getting as tight as possible throughout the entire movement, rather than just kind of humping the weight up using leg drive per rep. So that's kind of one thing I've done to change, and I do like how I'm currently bench pressing compared to how I did it in the past. Takes some getting used to, but I overall prefer keeping tight rather than bar humping every rep.
One of my old favorite recipes, lentils plus basmati rice. This time I'm trying out some bumblebee crab meat instead of the typical tuna that I have. I'm going to throw in some paste salsa in there. I'm going to let you guys know how I like this. So that's lentils, rice, salsa, and crab meat. Interesting mix. Great amount of carbs, fiber, and pretty good flavor, and it should be pretty easy to eat since it's really moist and in a bowl. So you can eat with a spoon. It doesn't take that much time. If you're in a hurry, you can pack it to go as well in some Tupperware. So it's something I recommend trying out. You could substitute the crab meat for tuna, which is what I normally do. Crab meat, I'll let you guys know. Let's see how this is. Real crab meat, no joke, just shredded up. But that's real crab meat.
Not bad. Pretty pleasant taste, actually, and goes down really easy. Really easy. About to get me some Dutch apple pie and original cheesecake from Cheesecake Factory. Check this out. Oh my god. So there's a Canadian cold front running through California and the western USA, and my freaking car is practically frozen over. It's like 27 degrees tonight, something like that. Damn you, Jenny. Damn you. Fro Yodo. That looks good. Oh my god, this squat workout, I wanted to try a new kind of volume squat workout. Because before, I would take this same weight, or maybe 5 pounds heavier, go for a set of 8 to 10, you know, hit my RPE 9, and then I drop the weight about 20 pounds, and then go for more sets of 8 to 10 until I hit, you know, that same wall. But on this workout, I took the weight that I did a set of 10 with last week, which was 370, and I was thinking to myself, okay, I'm going to go for 8 sets of 5. This should be just fine. The problem was, well, I didn't get a very good night's sleep the day before. So that first set, I was like, okay, that was a little bit harder than it should have been. This is 370 going for my second set of 5 of the goal of 8 total sets. And kind of going back to the video game analogy, you know, I'm wandering in the desert for quite a bit of time, and I really should have went back to, you know, home base and restocked. Got some potions and freaking mana and some restored my AP and everything, because I really was not fully recovered for this workout to do my full freaking 40 reps of 370. Although I honestly think I could hit this on a good day, a good night's sleep. That was the second set, and I'm like, shit, I don't know how this third set's gonna go. So this third set seriously felt like it was 420 pounds, 415 or 420. That's how heavy this felt. Definitely didn't feel like 370. And remind you, I'm supposed to hit 8 freaking sets of this shit. So I'm going through this and I'm giving it my all. but honestly, like, I just was not. I was gonna dig myself into a deep asshole if I kept going for to complete all sets of 5. So that was the 5th rep, and you know, my body was not agreeing with me on this day. So I called it a day on that. I was like, okay, I'm gonna focus on something else now, and that is the stiff leg deadlift, my favorite hamstring movement at the moment. Working my way up in my 5s. I'm just slowly working my way up in this bad boy. And I filmed the 1st, 3rd, and 5th set to kind of show that, or show myself that I'm maintaining good form throughout the entire movement. My back, my lower back, which was a problem area, it definitely looks like it's getting a lot better. In the past, like I said, when I just bent over, my lower back would round drastically. And I'm not really seeing that right here. I'm doing a better job on keeping that bar a little bit in front of me and not letting it come down and drag on my shins and whatnot. And that's just trying to maintain that good stiff leg deadlift form, which is you're generally supposed to keep those legs as not locked out, but straight as possible, keeping the hips nice and high, as high basically as you can get them. So looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. I had to turn the screen just a few degrees so that I could actually get it straight, parallel to the ground, how it's supposed to look. So I ended up with like 6 sets of 8 stiff leg deadlifts. Next week I'll do the 190s for sets of 8. This day after I did some, I did my straight leg calves, I did my seated leg curls. I decided that I wanted to try these out, and I was really surprised that I didn't feel any negative stress in my knee, my left knee specifically, which has been causing me some issues. I also think that one other issue that I've been having lately is that, off season my legs are growing as well as putting on fat. And my Ray-Ban knee sleeves are starting to get tighter and tighter and tighter. I may have to go back to using my large knee sleeves, because the added compression of a tight knee sleeve, it's just too tight on my knees. So I'm going to go up in my size on my Ray-Ban knee sleeves from medium to large. Large is what I used to wear until I switched to medium when I was in the 180. I think when I was crossing over from the 180s to the 170s, and now that I'm going backwards in that crossover, probably time that I up my size so that the compression isn't constantly on my knees throughout my entire workout, because they've been annoying my knees quite a bit.
Back in 60 seconds.
No biggie, just watch Mob City while eating cheesecake.
Hey, quit being a little bitch! Ogus cake!